Hi, this is Rosie, and welcome to Rosie Reacts. Today I'm going to be reacting to BTS's Contribution to Music by X Celeste. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it and see what more I can learn.
BTS, the world.
I'm sorry, 6 seconds in and I already paused. Just seeing that scene there, it puts a great deal of longing in my heart right now. As everyone pretty much knows, that the concert was postponed due to current events. So I'm happy that it wasn't cancelled. Why did I just sound oddly British right there? I'm happy it wasn't cancelled. Um, but it just makes me sad. I'm gonna have to wait God knows how long in order to actually be able to see them. But I'm still happy I get to see them. Come hell or high water, even if I have to call off of work. I don't know. Let's see. Because I have to travel to do this. It was going to be a road trip, so now things just have to get rearranged. But hopefully, everything with current events will stop soon and life can get back to normal. That would be nice. Because at the end of that tunnel will be BTS, and I really, really want to see that because I have fallen down the rabbit hole and I'm starting to really, really, really find them a bit precious. Yeah. So I felt like Gollum right there, my precious. Don't judge me. I'm a nerd. Okay, let's go back.
World's biggest boy band. RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. How are they the biggest of today? BTS became the first Korean act to receive an RIAA album certification. They currently have 2 certified RIAA platinum singles and 4 gold in the US. Their most recent album, Map of the Soul Persona, sold more than 3 million copies in just its first month. BTS sold 573,000 albums in just the US through the week ending.
How many did Map of the Soul 7 sell? I ended up buying it on iTunes. Didn't get a physical copy. I think it sold a lot more than that, right? At least 4 million from what I've heard. But how much did it sell in the first month? Because I know that they've grown even more. But 3 million in the first month is still pretty damn impressive.
July 18, and this was without bundles. Forbes named them the world's highest paid boy band.
It was explaining what bundles was, but it went a little fast.
Through the week ending July 18, and this
including a free copy of an artist's latest album with the purchase of a concert ticket or an album with merchandise. Yeah, I can imagine that would boost your album sales quite a bit. Yeah, I almost feel like that's a type of chart manipulation. I don't know. I guess it's just an accepted thing. Yeah. But they didn't need bundles, so booyah.
was without bundles. Forbes named them the world's highest paid boy band, debuting at number 43 with $57 million in pre-tax income.
You would think they would make more than that because there's 7 of them.
Album charts in 89 countries and debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, making it BTS's 3rd Billboard number 1. This tied them with the Beatles for the most Billboard 200 number 1s achieved in under a year with 3 different albums. Now, these are just a few of their recent achievements. The general public knows them for—
Can you just— I'm sorry that I keep on pausing a lot. I'll try not to pause too much. But could you just imagine, like, I already know about, like, with the 3 albums in 1 year tying with the Beatles from like a previous video that I watched. But just like imagine how it must feel for them to be compared to the Beatles. I mean, to have your name, like the name of your group, mentioned in a positive way in the same sentence as the Beatles. That was just, I don't know. That must be mind blowing, right?
For their incredible dances, vocals, visuals, and of course, their powerful and passionate fans called ARMY.
Adorable representative
But
MC
a lot
for
actually
youth.
don't realize that
I did not know it
7
stood for
men
that.
from South Korea contribute to their own music. Let's begin with their name. BTS stands for Bangtan Sonyeondan. Bangtan means to be resistant to bullets, so it means to block out stereotypes, criticisms, and expectations that are imposed on adolescents, to preserve the values and ideals of today's adolescents. A lot of their work is inspired by art and literature. For example, their Wings album was inspired by the book Damien, while their Map of the Soul Persona album was inspired by Jung's Map of the Soul. Many references are made during their music videos and songs. They've always been involved in their music and engaged with their fans, even before they officially debuted. On BTS's official YouTube channel, Bangtan TV, they posted self-produced music, dance and vocal practices, logs, and even reviews, like Suga's production system review. After watching the video, you'll realize that the beat he created was then used for his future mixtape called August D. From their first album, Too Cool
I
for
gotta check that
School, to their
mistake
most
out.
recent Map of the Soul Persona, the members have contributed as writers and producers on every album.
Try to find like who could do like the best for that melody. So we try to like always be fair, but sometimes it's hard. But we got our own style, so maybe like for one person we wrote like 20 verses for it.
Not all of the members' melodies and lyrics make it in.
Yeah, that makes sense because there's 7 of them, so it must be hard to balance the scale sometimes. So far, I think that from everything that I listened, I feel like they do a pretty good job. Some people might have a little bit more verses than others, but I do think they try to keep it as fair as possible, and they still do like things to give more airtime, like people get to do solo songs, and they do like I think it's called subunit songs, right? Like rap line and vocal line and things like that. So you can definitely see how each member shines in their own right. And I really admire and respect the fact that they are so involved in like the production and a lyric writing process for their songs. I feel like a lot of people aren't as involved these days when it comes to their own music. Like they just sing it, but they don't actively write lyrics for it or do any of the production on it. So the fact that BTS is a boy band, and boy bands are usually pretty notorious for that, right? Where they usually don't have a lot of say in their own music. The fact that they do, I love that. And I think everyone that has left me information regarding this in the comments, I again read all of the comments, so I have appreciated all of your help in getting to know BTS better. Let me continue watching the video now.
But they would sometimes share some of their demos with fans online. Even during their free time, they create music that's released to fans for free as a gift. 3 of the rappers also released their mixtapes and playlists on SoundCloud for free.
I gotta check all of those mixtapes out sometime.
All of BTS are actually associate members of the Korea Music Copyright Association. And in 2018, Suga was promoted to a full member. KOMCA is one of the largest nonprofit associations in Asia, and they only choose 25 members per year to promote to full. As of July 2019, RM's listed credits on KOMCA are now at 133 songs, alongside with J-Hope at 89, Suga with 86, V with 7, Jungkook with 6, Jin with 5, and Jimin with 4.
The rap
You'll
line in
also
particular
notice
is
the
very
repeating
prolific.
names alongside the members, such as P-Dog, Slow Rabbit, Supreme Boy, Hitman Bang, Adora, and Hiss Noise. They are BTS's company in-house producers. Hitman Bang is actually the CEO of their company called Big Hit. At the start of every BTS video, you'll see Big Hit's logo along with music and artist for healing. This mission statement goes back to their pre-debut days.
There was kind of like a promise that we and Mr. Bang had right before our debut, so in 2013. We want to and we have to talk about what's really inside us, and we want to be helpful to the world, and we want to say and speak and show something that this world needs.
Suga compares the company's songwriting process to a year-round song camp, where the artists and producers work off of each other's ideas.
사실 365일 송캠프가 진행된다고 생각하시면 됩니다. 저희 모두가 곡을 보내고, 뭐 가사 생각나는 거 있으면 보내고, 또 주제 생각나는 거 있으면 보내고, 그렇게 이제 추합이 된 거를 사실 이제 방피디님이 정리를 해주시죠. 이건 이렇게 갔으면 좋겠고, 저건 저렇게 갔으면 좋겠고.
They think of each other as equal partners in the process of creating music. They've been together since the beginning, so their strong bond is what makes BTS and the company a family. They started from the bottom and grew together, literally from the bottom. For example, while BTS was in Los Angeles for a reality show back in 2014, instead of renting out a studio, they ended up recording their Dark and Wild album in a garage. Other than in-house producers, BTS have been collaborating with other artists, producers, writers, and mixers from other countries.
And we sent it off, and I heard that BTS wanted it. It came out, and I was like, love this. And they had new titles, Paradise. It was like completely different lyrics. They like changed it to like a self-help song. The original theme I talked about was much bitchier. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a self-help song or anything. So I'm glad they made that turn into gold.
BTS is good at self-help songs, from what I've seen. Already, a couple of the songs, I listen to them when I'm in a down mood, and just, I don't know, it gives you some form of catharsis, and definitely makes you feel a bit better. Especially, for me, it's So Far Away from Suga, Jin and Jungkook, and Epiphany by Jin. Those are my go-to songs. And then let's see, I think he said that song is Paradise. I think that's on my list. I'll end up reacting to that sometime soon. I think RM mentioned it in the vlog that I watched from him, and I put it on my list because he said that it was his style of song, or like his taste in songs, so I was curious, so I'll get to that eventually.
항상 사회 현상에 대한 사회 현상을 이야기하는 곡이 매 앨범마다 있었는데요. 이번 앨범에는 낙원이라는 곡이 바로 그 곡입니다. 제가 작년 신년 인사 때 저희 팬 여러분들한테 꿈이 없어도 행복하면 됩니다라는 말을 한 적이 있는데 그 말에서부터 시작이 된 곡입니다. 세상은 꿈을 꾸는 법을 가르쳐준 적도
I love
없지만
that. The world never teaches you to dream, but it always teaches competition. Is that what he says? It always promotes competition. Huh. Man, Suga, you so deep. I can't take it with you. You're way too deep.
항상 경쟁을 유도하고 무한 경쟁 속에서 지치는 많은 분들을 위해서 꼭 들려주고 싶은 곡이라고 생각을 했고요.
Other than the catchy beats you hear in their songs, BTS is known for their socially conscious lyrics. They tackle topics such as mental health, self-acceptance, and empowerment.
Oh, this looks dystopian society-like. I love
They
this
have
song.
always talked about the importance of lyrics and understanding the meaning behind it.
사실 요즘 가사를 안 듣는 사람들도 많잖아요.
That's
팝
true.
들을 때 가사를 제가 아주 나 이 노래 진짜 좋아서 가사를 알고 싶다라는 곡이 아니면 가사를 모르고 그냥 그
That
멜로디랑
is
그
so
바이브를
true.
즐기잖아요.
I'm sorry, but you know how many times I've just been like bopping along to a song, and then when I actually pay a little bit more attention and listen to the lyrics, I'm like, what are they saying? Because it's just ridiculous. And I almost feel embarrassed of myself for liking the melody of the song, but then I try to separate the melody from the lyrics and drown the lyrics out again because they're really trash. But yeah, it is true that a lot of people do that. I'm very much guilty of that myself. But not with BTS because their lyrics are so great. Their lyrics always have an amazing message to them, and even if they don't have like a pure message, they're just like fun, without being like vulgar. I sound like a prude, but yeah, like without being overly vulgar. So yeah.
아무 문제 없고 사실은 그렇게 점점 더 흐름이 가고 있는 것 같은데 가사 말에 그게 줄 수 있는 그 청각적인 질감과 언어적인 아름다움에 제가 집중하는 게 게다가 여러분께 바치는 말들이니까 훨씬 더 가사가 중요하지 않겠어요?
BTS has
I like
earned a
that he cares
reputation
so
for
much about
standing
it,
up
you
against
know?
injustice
He
and
cares about
speaking
his
for
final
today's
product.
youth. They launched an anti-violence campaign with UNICEF on November 1st, 2017, and on September 24, 2018, BTS delivered a speech about the Love Myself campaign
I need to check
in
this
the
speech out
United
too.
Nations General Assembly.
Definitely check this
Let's
out.
take all one more step. We have learned to love ourselves. So now I urge you to speak yourself.
As of June 30, 2019, the campaign's global accumulated funds total stands at 2.4 billion Korean won, which is more than 2 million US dollars. They continue to use their platform to speak up and bring awareness. Because of their positive influences, many people have been inspired and are working on self-love. Their fans, the ARMY, work on many projects and charities around the world in order to help spread the message.
Yeah, that's something that I've definitely noticed. Like the ARMY is great. I mean, everyone who's commented down on my videos has been absolutely amazing and extremely helpful. There hasn't been any like nastiness going down in the comments, which I can really appreciate because I have looked at comments in different types of YouTube videos and like just, you know, whenever you're online and you look at the comments, usually it's just full of hate, and I haven't experienced any of that, and I'm like so grateful for all of the support and love and assist, like help that you guys have given me, and I love the BTS fandom. I love ARMY, and I'm happy that I've myself become a baby ARMY, because I just don't feel like you get that in a lot of places, you know? I don't think a lot of fandoms are this positive and this supportive of each other. And I love it, and I think it shows the type of people that are drawn to BTS and their message.
7 men from Korea are more than just visuals, dancers, and singers. They're 7 talented artists with musical talent who have inspired the world.
All right. That was their contribution to music. I mean, it told me, just affirmed what I already know, which is that they are absolutely amazing. They really take pride in their craft. They take pride in the lyrics, the production, and the message that they're sending out there to the world. So I, yeah, I'm happy that I have discovered BTS and that I really gave them a chance, because it really has brought a lot of positivity to my life. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.